UFC 88 in Atlanta, Georgia. Meet Ice. The Iceman!
Chuck is a legend, but he's of the past. Rashad is the fighter of the future.
I'm gonna be in your way, so come take it.
Chuck, you want the title back? Yeah, he does.
And former middleweight champ moves up to 205
I'd love to see me with a belt around my waist again.
to take on former training partner
Matt Hamill's a pretty amazing fighter.
He's a huge role model for hearing people, deaf people, everyone.
I'm just happy to get down.
Matt Hamill, truly an inspiration to all of us.
Former UFC light heavyweight champion Chuck Liddell squares off with undefeated 16-0 Rashad Evans. Former UFC middleweight champ Rich Franklin battles rising star Matt Hamill. The countdown to UFC 88 starts now. First, the former light heavyweight champ lost his title to Rampage Jackson.
Dropped his hand and he got caught, unfortunately.
Then, he was defeated by heavy underdog Keith Jardine.
I was in the loft that night. I think he scored a lot with the kicks. That's what won the fight for him.
If he lost 3 in a row, mentally, it would not be good for him. You really start to question yourself. What am I doing wrong? What's happening? What do I need to fix?
Liddell is in disbelief.
But just 3 months later, Chuck Liddell defeated MMA legend Vanderlei Silva.
His timing was a little bit better. Our strategy was a little bit better. It was just a better night for him.
After the Vanderlei fight, people stopped a lot of the talk about me being over the hill.
There is no denying the direction of Rashad Evans' star. Last November, the winner of Season 2 of The Ultimate Fighter ran his record to 16-0-1 with a split decision victory over Michael Bisping.
We are headed to the judges' scorecard.
I didn't feel too good during that fight, but I made it through the fight. That was the most important thing, even when I felt awful.
Undefeated and eager for a shot at the light heavyweight crown, Rashad recently got his big break.
I look at my phone, it's Dana White. I'm like, oh, the big boss is calling me. He's like, hey, what do you think about fighting in June? Okay, who? He said, Chuck Liddell. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm with it. I was so excited, man.
He went crazy. He wanted that fight so bad. He knows what it means to beat a guy like Chuck Liddell, what it means for him, for his career.
Then, just 6 weeks before the fight, disaster struck.
We were just working a drill and got my leg in a weird position and then my hamstring popped. It's been a lot of years of training and fighting, and something like that's never happened that bad, tore pretty bad. It looked pretty bad. I asked her, I think, about 10 days to figure out if I could fight it on.
He sent me a picture of it, and it looked like a rainbow. There were so many colors, I didn't know that the Humans kid could turn those kind of colors. I was like, that, you're not fighting. No way. So we pulled him off the card.
It was very disappointing.
and that was the first time he's ever in his career pulled out of a fight.
2,000 miles away in Lansing, Michigan, Rashad Evans was equally upset.
I was very emotionally high, like, yeah, you know, ready for the biggest test of my career. And then to find out I wasn't going to fight him, I was just like, man, you know, I kind of was depressed a little bit. And I broke down, man. I was almost about to cry.
There was no crying in San Luis Obispo. Chuck went right back to work.
I was swimming, and a couple of days later, swimming without my feet, just my hands, trying to keep my cardio going a little bit, doing different things that I could do without my legs.
We were able to keep him in top shape the whole time. It was 100%. A couple months ago, it was fine.
With Chuck on the mend, the fight was rescheduled. Rashad traveled to Albuquerque to train with Greg Jackson.
You're in the fight. You're in the heat. What makes Chuck Liddell amazing, I think, is he's incredibly tough, first of all. Real smart and tactical. He's got great power in both hands. He has great timing. He can take a punch. He can give a punch.
But Rashad's camp sees an advantage.
You can see Chuck's punches coming. They're pretty wide, and they're powerful, definitely, but you can see them coming. He's not Roy Jones Jr., and he's not going to see Chuck's punches a mile away. I mean, he's not that fast.
I don't think Chuck Liddell's fought anybody as fast and as busy as Rashad is.
Is he quicker than me? Maybe. Is he as accurate as me? I don't think so. Does he hit as hard as I do? I don't think so. So, not going to help him much.
If Chuck wants to trade with him, I think Rashad will be happy to trade.
Great frenetic pace by Rashad Evans.
A lot of people say that, but when they start getting hit with the right hand, they change their strategy real quick.
Big right hand.
I like guys that like to trade punches with me. We'll trade. Let's see who hits harder.
It's about getting punched in the face, and if you want to keep going from there, it has to change everything. You don't feel like punching anymore, you feel like wrestling instead.
Rashad was a Division I wrestler at Michigan State, but Chuck's not easy to take down.
Look at that. Stands back up.
He knows how to sprawl and he knows how to move. And he can foresee a takedown easily. If you have great timing, you can take anybody in the world down.
Chuck's takedown defense would definitely be punching you in the face, or even kicking you in the face. That's his takedown defense.
You want to finish Chuck, that's your downfall. You want to outscore him like Jardine did, that's great. But if you want to finish him, if it leads you down a road you might not want to take.
I'm hoping he's trying to finish him. That'll make it more exciting for the fans.
To be the best, you got to fight and defeat the best.
Once he beats Chuck Liddell, he's going to get that respect that he deserves.
If I want to be remembered, then they're in my way. I definitely got to take them out.
Good luck with that. I'm going to be in your way. So, come take it.
Coming up, Chuck Liddell's first trip into the octagon.
That was a huge deal for Chuck. Everybody was saying he would do awesome.
My legs were sore for 2 weeks. The bones, not the muscle, but the bones.